What's going on, guys? Bao here, back with some never end. My bad, I almost said never ever, but never end cartoon world. So let's get into this. As you can see, we do get to pick male or female, and then you get to pick your name. And if you have not noticed, in the background there is a ton of, oh my god, somebody took that. There's a ton of anime characters in this game, although they don't have the rights, I don't think, to most of them. So some of them either have different names, they look a little bit different, plus the battling on this one is a lot different than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like an animated battle, or there's a ton of other games out there that do some of the battles a little bit differently. But there it is right there. We're going to be starting off with the male character, and you can see a ton of characters popping up from a ton of different series. There's Gintama, but not too sure how many series they actually pulled characters from. There's Lucy. You can see Ichigo. We did summon a character right there. I think that's supposed to be Gray. I'm not too sure though. Is that supposed to be Gray? Let's actually check. Different name, of course. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be Gray. So as you can see, some of the characters do look a little bit different, and they sometimes, most of them I don't think have the same name, but yeah, interesting game. I mean, if you do want to kind of play it, there are some better ones out there, although there's Asuna, although they call her something else in this. There are some better games out there besides this one. There's like the Naruto version of this, which is a lot better. Although the battles are like cards and stuff like that. The battles in this, however, is not really battles. You just sit there and watch a screen. Up at the top there's like a little sort of battle going on, and then there's a big text telling you what's happening. And I wish it was the reverse, where the battle was really big and the text was really small, so that kind of sucks. There is diamonds, there is gold, as you can see, and we're leveling up already and stuff like that. There are summonings as well, as you can see by the one we're actually sitting on, but you do have to open up different slots for different characters. So we're just gonna call them cards because that's basically what they are. And then you do put the equipment onto them as well. You can have up to 6 of them, but of course you're gonna have to unlock all that stuff. But here's what I'm talking about. So the battles aren't that great. I really wish they were like animated with the actual character and then them hitting each other. It's not really the best, but it's better than what we would or what we're currently looking at, basically. And yeah, I don't know, I don't really like it. I wish it was switched around and the text was up at the top and then the battles were at the bottom with a little bit more animation for the characters. Yeah, there's a ton of characters in the game from a ton of different series, but we don't even get to see them fight it out. You just get a little circle of the picture. Yeah, you get the card and stuff like that, but yeah, you can see the 2 characters that I have, and then you see the other character, and that's basically about it. I was trying to figure out how to like switch it around so I can see the text a lot smaller, like decrease the size, and then the other one to be a lot bigger, but apparently that's what it looks like. So not the best look to the game. The only reason I see a lot of people probably playing it is for the fact that there are a ton of characters from a ton of different anime, and you might like a ton of them. There's like Lucy and stuff like that, so there's a ton of well-known characters basically, so that's the big appeal to it. But the whole fighting system and the whole text thing is not the best in my opinion. They could have made it a lot better. I mean, it is a mobile game, but that text box takes way too much room. They should have a way to minimize it and then maximize it or something like that, just so I don't have to stare at all that text, because it doesn't really do anything. I don't really care how much damage I'm doing as long as I beat them, basically. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I mean, I don't know, I can kind of see myself playing it, but the whole sitting there looking at a bunch of text just throws me off a lot. to not want to play it, although I could see a ton of people playing it for sure. But yeah, definitely let me know what you think, if you guys are already playing it, if you guys do like it, if you guys do want to see more of it. I'm probably only going to play it maybe for an hour. Honestly, I'll probably give it an hour, maybe even less than that, just for the fact that not really liking the battles. Like, they could have just used the actual cards that they give us, kind of like what is the Ninja Online or the Naruto version, or there's a ton of different versions out there. Like, the card battle ones would have looked a lot better than what we have right now, because it just says like searching, and then you got the battles for the bosses. There's not really a map, because the map is just basically bosses and you're sitting here watching the screen. And you could probably just leave this running, honestly, and come back a lot later and have a lot more levels, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't really like it. It just threw me off. Like, I seen all the characters. Like, it does draw you in with the appeal of a ton of characters that you would know, of course, because there are a ton of well-known ones. Some a little bit less, but yeah, there is an appeal to the game. It's just the battling system that they implemented is pretty bad in my opinion, and they could use a ton of work, especially with this big chat box, which I have no idea why they made it so big, because I really don't care how much damage I'm doing to the other player. Plus, they could have made it a lot smaller, and it would have been perfectly fine as well, because I would have been able to still read it. So yeah, I have no idea what's up with that. But you can level up your weapons. There are different weapons, of course, that you can obtain, and then depending on what level you're at, you do open up more slots for characters. I'm not too sure how many you can have. Probably 5, or maybe they'll put in like a lot more. I have no idea, but there is other stuff to do, of course. You can join guilds, there's rankings, there's summonings and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know if I'll continue playing it. You do get quite a few diamonds, as you can see, and you're probably going to want to use those to get more characters, unless there's something else better to use them on. I'm not too sure, because I'm not that far into the game, of course. But yeah, I don't know if I'll continue playing it. Really, let me know what you think. If you guys are playing it, if you continue to play it and you're pretty far, let me know if it's any good or if it's worth continuing. Because right now I'm leaning more towards I'm probably never going to play it again. But I did want to try it out to let you know about the game and how it actually plays. But yeah, like 10 minutes in, I could already tell I'm not really into it. So maybe late game it's a lot better, but right now it's just not a game I feel like playing, honestly, when there's a ton of other games out there a lot better than this one. So would definitely look into Ninja Online, or like a ton of the other Naruto games, or I think there's one for War 2. There's just a ton of them out there now. So yeah, if you're definitely looking for a game sort of like this, there are a ton of them a lot better in a ton of different aspects, although they won't have the amount of characters this one has, so that's the downside. But definitely let me know what you think. I'm probably just gonna get off here, because honestly I can't really take it anymore. I'll probably play it for a little bit longer just to give you some more aspects of the game. But yeah, let me know what you think. If you do have any other games you want me to play, please let me know. If I do continue to play it or make a few more videos on it, all of those are going to go on my second channel, so go over there. If you do want to see more, probably comment here or on the other channel, and maybe I'll continue playing it. We'll see what happens. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you had a lot more fun than I did on the game. But yeah, we'll talk to you guys later.